Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, we're going to be playing with some archangel guidance today, and I'm going to tell you why, because I've been putting together some kind of syncs, and I know how I've created darkness within one's mind by what I've been watching. Can't get my words out. It's like the devil's taking over. He's not. But what I've been watching has been very devilish. And I'm not somebody that watches TV, but I do have to admit I've been doing a bit of Netflix binging. Okay, I'm going to tell you where it started from. Let's pull some cards while I talk. Hopefully I can do both. I don't know when it was, last week. On my phone, during a reading, I had a notification from Netflix about the apocalypse. And I believe I called the video that. There you go. And I just said if anyone's interested. So later that evening, I was cooking dinner, and I heard my daughter. She likes to watch Netflix. She likes her seasons and whatever on catch up. She's always kind of waiting, okay, for something. So, but I don't tend to watch TV. And we spend some time. We've been spending some time, like for the last 2 weeks, every evening. If she's home, we meet on the sofa with a duvet, and we kind of watch a couple of episodes of the apocalypse. American Horror Story. Now I've seen the first one because it was her favourite. She was always watching it. So whenever I kind of passed her, Lily, darling, not today, good girl. It would be on, so I'd kind of stop, watch a little bit, kind of thing. So I never really kind of watched the whole season of the first one. I believe it's called The Haunted House. So she puts on the apocalypse. I told her how it would come up on my phone. She was in the living room. Let me go back to the story. And I heard her say, "Oh my goodness." Well, probably, "Oh my God." The apocalypse is on. And I was like, oh, okay. I kind of know that because I've already seen that today. So I found myself watching it. And it is about, it's kind of comes in with our story. With the feminines being kind of like the high supreme, and then in comes Michael, okay, who is like Satan. It's just a great story. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I believe there's 10 like episodes, and it's done. Anyway, I watched it. Let's get back to what I'm saying. So yesterday I came on and I said actually that I had kind of been driving and the streets were dead and quiet. What happened between 101 and 111 in the morning? So I ordered dinner last night. We ordered in pizza, and I said to my daughter, "Should we watch a movie?" And she's like, "Okay, yeah, that's cool." And I actually picked up Notting Hill from the kind of DVD stand. And then as I was kind of sorting and getting ready to sit down, I said to her, "I so want to watch Legion." I said, "I really want to watch Legion." And I said, "But it's not on Netflix." I said, "But I haven't checked for a while." So I sit down, I get the remote control, and I'm going to the remote control. Legion, Legion. I want to watch Legion. And she's kind of looking at me going, "It's not Siri." And I said, "Yeah, no, I'm sending out an intention." So I put on Netflix, type it in, and up it comes. I must have checked it maybe 2-3 weeks ago because I know that I've wanted to watch it. Anyway, let's get back to Legion, which is about the archangels. And as soon as the movie started, the time was 102. And I was like, what happened between 101 and 111? And it's like Archangel Michael came down to earth, cut off his wings, like in spite of God, because God had given up on humanity. And Archangel Gabriel comes down and wants to kind of stop Archangel Michael from saving this child who's about to be born, who is the Messiah. So, and in the end, obviously, Archangel Michael doesn't back down. You know, he has faith and hope, and he kind of goes against God because he doesn't do what God asks. He does what God needs, really. He said a really great quote at the end. So I was kind of, you can imagine my face, it was like 102, and I'd said, like yesterday on the reading, what's happened between, and then Archangel Michael's kind of come down, and to save us. Anyway, right, okay. So that's kind of the darkness that I've been, and it's all been about the apocalypse. I'm going to stop watching this stuff because, like, I'm attracting dark readings. Okay, so we're going to use the Archangel Power cards. I don't know why I felt I needed to tell you that, but they're the syncs that have been coming in. I did pull some cards. I don't think I can do that, talk. I find it very hard, maybe, to do two things at once. Let's pull some cards. Where are we today? What day are we on? Are we Tuesday or Wednesday? We're Wednesday. Okay. Cards feel very, I don't know, maybe they stick together. Archangels need to stick together. There's even conflict between them. Okay. I said about some kind of battle going on. Eight of Raphael, there is something better waiting for you. Do what you know is right for you, a spiritual quest. The Moon. The opportunity to improve your plans, listen to your intuition for accurate guidance, face your fears and grow stronger. And the Ten of Gabriel. Ask your angels for helpful people to lighten your load, working too many hours, trying too hard to please others. I'm not really picking up on a story here. I'm going to keep going. Something wants to come out. So we've got a Divine Feminine here, I want to say, the other side of the bridge with her abundance. We have a masculine who's waiting in the shadows, coming out of the clearing, okay, of the woods. We have the Moon. We've been speaking about this moon, haven't we? And it's the opportunity to improve your plans. Listen to your intuition for accurate guidance and face your fears and grow stronger. And then we have ask your angels for helpful people to lighten your load, working too many hours, trying too hard to please others. Looks very Cinderella-y. New beginnings. Starting a new life, finding your purpose, a forgiving and compassionate review of the past. The Seven of Gabriel. Stand up for what you believe in. Have confidence. Claim your personal power. There must be a story here. The Four of Gabriel. Time for a celebration. Abundant rewards for hard work. Release yourself from burdensome information. King of Ariel. Situations, it says. Successful, stable, accomplished and powerful. Your plans are working out very well. Professional and financial success. Using resources wisely. Yeah, that's exactly what I pick up from this. I'm going to just have a look at it, and then I might turn it round, let you see the cards, because this is more of a visual kind of story that's coming out here. So the underlying energy is we have the Divine Masculine, okay? He is using Archangel guidance, okay? So he's calling upon his angels who are watching and supporting. I want to say both the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine. So this first row here, we have, like I said, the Divine Feminine here is waiting, the Divine Masculine is in the shadows. But the way that the moon's looking at the card, I felt as if this was kind of feminine divine guidance that's looking over both of them. And then we come to the next one, and I feel that this is the Archangel that's kind of with the Divine Feminine's energy as she works alone. So it's like she does have support there, hidden support. This kind of Archangel is keeping an eye on the Divine Feminine. We've got the Divine Masculine here, I want to say, who's working on kind of bringing together. It's new beginning, starting a new life. So it's kind of like bringing the unit together here. Now I feel that this archangel is kind of going to this archangel to give messages regarding what's going on with the divine feminine. You're going to have to stick here with me. So this divine feminine is being like kind of surveyed by this archangel. And then I feel as if she gets on her, would it be a Pegasus? And shoots off to Archangel Jeremiah and kind of, I want to say, like, gives him information about where the situation is, how the situation's going. So they're definitely discussing this, whether it's time. Was it yesterday I picked up with, it's about divine timing. And when did we have the Lady Justice? She was keeping an eye out when the right time was. A few days ago that was. I'm going to put another row, but this is definitely okay, I'm going to read them, I think. I'm not going to put another row. We're going to read them. 8 of Raphael. I was going to show you. Okay. Right, let me pop them down. Can you see them? So I'm going to work with this card first. I hope you can see that. There we go, that might be better. We'll come back soon, but let's look at this 8 of Raphael. There is something better waiting for you. The ways in which you're involved have you convinced that there must be more to life, and there is. The inward search for answers is rewarded at this time. It's hard to leave the past behind and embrace a brand new you. This choice is not forced upon you, but is of your making. Your past experiences have been very important in helping you understand who you are. Be grateful for what you've learned and build upon it. A relocation or change in your job or relationships is possible at this time. Okay, so the additional meanings for this card: a journey, a spiritual quest, doing what you know is right for you, and a change of interests. So then we have the moon card here. Like I said, and this says the opportunity to improve your plans. Listen to your intuition for accurate guidance and face your fears and grow stronger. So it's kind of like the finalising details. Okay, let's read the moon card. So a major arcana, meaning the divine has its hands on this part. It's time to review your plans. So this is what we're looking at. Let's see if I can hold it so you can. It's time to review your plans. Something just isn't quite right, and your angels and guides are lovingly bringing this to your attention. The great news is that your psychic and intuitive abilities are heightened right now. Listen to your intuition and your sleeping dreams for guidance as to how to make revisions. Archangel Haniel can help you develop your psychic gifts and show you what aspects of the situation you're missing. It's human to have moments when you feel worried or uncertain. This card is meant to reassure you that by facing your fears, you can overcome them and evolve to a higher level. Ask Archangel Haniel to shed light on all facets of your life. So here's the archangels watching over the divine masculine, divine feminine. I feel maybe it's the communication here. So the additional meanings of this card: message from deceased loved ones, hidden information or motivations and facing your fears. Where did I say here something about burdensome information instead of situations? But we'll get there in a moment. about finding the final kind of hidden pieces, the missing pieces that you've been looking for. So Archangel Haniel is a wonderful angel to call upon when you have questions about the subconscious or your sleeping dreams. She is associated with the moon and the development of people's intuitive and psychic abilities. Call upon Haniel for help in understanding situations that seem mysterious or difficult to see clearly. Okay. It's like this is the clearing here. So let's move on to this kind of little Cinderella scene where I feel that the Archangel here is watching upon the Divine Feminine. So I'm going to come back. I'm going to come back. You send the pictures. Okay. So this scene here reminds me of Cinderella. And that's the kind of energy I was picking up on yesterday. The Divine Feminine feeling quite tired. So ask your angels for helpful people to lighten your load, working too many hours and trying too hard to please others. It's important to live a balanced life. Your determination and sheer will to accomplish the task before you is very admirable. But it's taking a toll on you. Ask for help from others. Delegate responsibility to those who can do a good job. Reduce stress for the sake of protecting your health. Release feelings of guilt and remove unnecessary and remove unnecessary obligations from your schedule. It's like vest up. Your current challenges may feel burdensome, but there is a great deal to learn from this situation. This is a time of growth that will make you stronger. Ask your angels and guides to place helpful people at your side. It was kind of the communication yesterday. I said it won't be long until you won't have to support yourself. Helpful people are on their way. But there's still something to kind of learn. What did I say yesterday? I think it was, Lord, give us strength. Give the Divine Feminine strength. So this is a time of growth that will make you stronger. Asking you shall receive. Ask your angels and guides to place helpful people at your side. So the additional meanings of this card: trying too hard to please others, light at the end of the tunnel, overdeveloped sense of responsibility, and working too many hours. Yeah, don't feel guilty, take the time out. Best up. Okay. Now we've got the next row, which is, I can spin these back round now. New beginnings. Archangel Jeremiah, card number 20. When you are called to renew your dedication, when you are called, it seriously doesn't say this stuff. I don't know why I put these words in. Okay. When you are called, it doesn't. You are being called to renew your dedication to your life purpose. Each day of your life has led you to this moment. Now it's time to review your personal history and make changes that will take you in a different direction. Archangel Jeremiah can help you evaluate the past without harsh judgments. Take up your new destination with joy and confidence. Situations where decisions must be made will work out positively for you. Academic examinations, tests, and legal settlements have favourable outcomes. Additional meanings of this card: answering a call, finding your purpose, starting a new life, perfect clarity, unlimited opportunities. Archangel Jeremiah is the angel that helps with life reviews. If you're seeking to take stock of the past and how it might relate to your future, you can call upon Jeremiah for insight. Ask him for detailed steps you can take that lead to successful changes in your life. And I'm going to say these are your two messengers that are working on this situation. So I felt like they were communicating the progress. A lot's been coming out about legal settlements. okay, going in your favour. This is really wrapping things up now. Okay. Seven of Gabriel, that messenger. Stand up for what you believe in, have confidence and claim your personal power. So I feel that there's kind of, because I've obviously picked up about archangels battling. It's like, it's silly, you're better if you work together for the greater good. And we've got two archangels that I can really pick up here. I believe that Archangel Haniel's kind of overlooking it all because she's looking at the divine masculine and the divine feminine together. So I feel like she's kind of like the supreme here. Coming with American Horror Story. That was good. I enjoyed that. Okay, let's get back to this. This is the divine feminine's, okay, energy, I want to say at the moment, tired. It came up yesterday. Mother Earth said she gets tired. And this is the divine masculine's energy, kind of clearing up anything that needs to be done within the 3D. So we've got the Seven of Gabriel. I feel it's this fairy here communicating with Archangel Jeremiah. So let's read the Seven of Gabriel. It doesn't want me to turn the page. It's like, turn the page. It's on Six of Gabriel, turn the page. I really just can't move my thumb to turn the page. Congratulations, you've done a brilliant job. Your hard work has paid off and those around you are highly impressed. Expect awards, promotions or other forms of public recognition for your efforts. Enjoy this time of positive feedback, but don't rest on your laurels too long. There are other great works ahead of you. This card can also indicate that it's time to make choices that benefit you personally, rather than ones that are self-sacrificing. It's okay to take care of you. Additional meanings of this card. Recognition of your achievements, scholarships or grants, success in the arts and sciences. I don't want to read this. Flick. Thank you. Bizarre. 7. How bizarre, how bizarre. That rainbow trying to pierce through there. You must stand up for what you believe in. It's important to confidently defend your actions. Even if you're in the minority, your beliefs are right and you must stand your ground. Have the courage of your convictions and pay close attention to what's going on around you. You may need to say no to people in power in order to look out for yourself or those you care about. There is an opportunity to learn a great deal from this situation. Ask yourself if this challenge is purely with those around you or if it might be an internal conflict that has manifested for the purpose of helping you grow. Additional meanings of this card: claiming your personal power, determination, and being an advocate. The Devil's Advocate. Something about watching what I've suggested, because I believe it'll bring, you'll kind of watch it and put it all together. It's like you'll get it. They always say, especially if you like, if it's your second time of watching it, because the first time you never know really what's going to happen in the movie. So the second time you can kind of relax and see more into the things. And it was just my face as soon as I put the movie on and I saw 102. And I looked at my daughter and I was like, because I said to you that she felt scared at home. Let's have a look at this 4 of Gabriel. Time for a celebration. Abundant rewards for hard work and release yourself from burdensome, what did I say? Information. And it says situation. But for some reason words are being put into my mouth today. Alright, let's turn the pages though. It's time for a celebration. You've worked hard and are entitled to some rest and relaxation. Your project has come to a successful completion, and now you can feel a sense of great pride and happiness. Release yourself from situations that feel burdensome. Expand your social life. You deserve to have a little fun. Important events such as engagement, marriage, or moving in together as a couple are likely. It's a time of stability and peacefulness. Additional meanings of this card: a very special day, freedom from responsibility and the joy of life, a promotion or a new job. I slept last night, so maybe things have been finalised, because we've got a King of Ariel here, successful, stable, accomplished and powerful. Your plans are working out very well. I was asking what the Divine Masculine was doing, okay, during his dream space, and but he's been gaining guidance. That's what that card stated. Who to go to when you want to know what's going on with your dreams. So your plans are working out very well. Professional and financial success, and using your resources wisely. King of Ariel. Where are you in here? Where are Ariels in? Oh, they're at the back. The last card in the deck. Of course he's going to be. It's the King of Ariel, the King of Pentacles. They don't do anything fast. Pentacles are slow, steady, but they do win the race in the end. Situations, okay. It comes under situations, people. Let me just show you what I'm talking about so when I'm reading it. So much abundance. Your plans are going to work out very well. That's interesting. Your plans are going to work out very well. It's been visualised. The connection now and the coming together has been visualised. I want to say on the Divine Masculine side. So much abundance. Your plans are going to work out very well. The ability to manage finances is matched with a keen sense of what will succeed. Advancement in your career is likely. You've worked very hard and would like to take a break or possibly retire to enjoy a life of more leisure. Okay, that's great. People, a very successful person who has risen to the top professionally. Someone who can direct many people or projects at once. A nature lover, stable, powerful, accomplished. Additional meanings for this card: career success, using resources wisely, money in the bank, leadership positions. So I feel the Divine Masculine's energy's got themselves stable. In comes the abundance. It's like it can be visualised now. It's been seen. The vision's been seen. Wow. Okay, what a reading. I say that here on every day. It said that there was a message from heaven. I'm not going to touch the reading. We're going to leave it like that. We're not going to clarify. Dong, as I heard. But it did mention messages from your deceased loved ones, I believe. So let's get a postcard from Spirit. With love, with your angel on there. Okay, dearest you, miracles never run out. Look back over your life and you will see so many moments of synchronicity when all the right people, the right place, the right opportunities and the right time just showed up without any of your help. Think back to how you felt just before a miracle happened. You felt you were giving up, but it was more like a gentle surrender to whatever was about to happen. We want you to know that miracles are being concocted for you, and you will never ever run out of them. You just don't get to choose how they come, who will deliver them, when they will show up, and what they will do for you. All of that is our department. Spirit knows what is best for you and what wants to be expressed through you. You are incredible and amazing and a magnet for miracles. That will be a good mantra for you today. We're on it. Relax. If you only knew how much you were loved. And then they give a... That's great. Do you know what I loved about that part? Yesterday in the reading, I thought it was quite bizarre that I said it. I always watch back. When I'm uploading it, I watch it at the same time. So watch it back, take in the information, make sure there's no kind of major, I don't know. Sometimes it doesn't let me upload, so just wasn't the right message. But when I watched back yesterday's one, I said, it's the only kind of negative real thing that I think that I put it where it's quite a lot of negative. No, it wasn't. It was just something that was going on in dream state. But I held up. I said, where's the divine masculine going to? And he was going into the void. And I said, it looks like he's giving up. And I thought it was really bizarre to kind of put that in there and say, why would I say it looks like the divine masculine's giving up? When really it's kind of, and that makes sense here. Because it says, think back to how you felt just before a miracle happened. You felt you were giving up. But it was more like a gentle surrender to what was about to happen. You're a magnet for miracles. It's a good mantra for the day. Okay. We're on it. Relax. It's their department. Okay. Let's see how else we can pull this together. What should we have a play with? Should we pull a Sacred Spirit card? Kind of hidden. Just going to have a cough. We're clear through that throat chakra. It's 11:04. I have to say these things if I see them. They might have meaning. If not now, maybe later. What happened between 101 and 111? In the beginning of the film, it says 102. And I believe that's the time that he came down, Archangel Michael. It's like, what's going on? With that card. Third eye vision. Reclaim your mind. You've got a third eye. Like eyes all over the place. 36. Liberate your vulnerability and reclaim your mind. The third eye chakra is located along the brow line with its axis point between the eyes. Every individual has a third eye, but not all choose to open. In ancient times and across different cultures, the third eye was an asset. The ancient Egyptians, Greeks and Hindus all viewed the third eye and pineal gland as a gateway to the heavens, expanding consciousness and higher wisdom, known in Sanskrit as Ajna. Ajna. Its meaning is command and perceiving. This multi-dimensional door allows individuals glimpses into different realms. I knew we'd get there in the end, as well as remote viewing, distant healing, visionary experiences, and energetic practices. Okay, what's been going on with the Divine Masculines, I want to say? This multi-dimensional door allows individuals glimpses into different realms, as well as remote viewing, distant healing, visionary experiences, and energetic practices. Using third eye vision requires careful practice. Psychic debris, energetic distortions, and imbalanced frequencies can stick to the third eye chakra and to an individual's aura and energy bodies. This can leave you with emotional disturbance, insomnia, or nightmares, a negative outlook on life, or mysterious physical aches, pains, or illnesses. Currently, you may be feeling forgetful, moody, and extremely sensitive to smells, lights, and taste. Visual stimulation is overpowering. Now is the time to reclaim your mind. Satisfy your needs first instead of people-pleasing. Right now, feelings of vulnerability will arise to the surface. Fear of self-exposure and judgment will influence your current relationships. Try to avoid crowds and busy places, as collective mental energy will influence your state of mind. Continually trying to protect yourself from harsh criticism and personal judgments will keep you in a defensive mindset and influence your decision making. Intuitively, don't rush into a third eye experience. Take it slow and seek a suitable teacher to avoid spiritual risks. If you wish to intensify or gain third eye visions more regularly, activate and decalcify your pineal gland through visualized meditation. Okay. I don't want to read the other parts. I just feel that patience, practice with the third eye, and that's what's been going on. It said it could create kind of nightmares, so that might have been the unbalancing as the Divine Masculine really is tapping into his dream space, trying to find the answers, but having to sift through any kind of spiritual, emotional debris, I want to say, of old karmic patterns, sifting through the truth. Okay. Let's carry on. Angels and ancestors, come out and play. Just with the whatever colour you want to call it, purple, the crown chakra, total awakening connection here, assistance, guidance, support. Right, let's pull a card from the angels and ancestors. Oracle. We'll have two. The first one is Fire Guardian, ignite your passions. It's all the orange here. It's the wands, the passion. Fire Guardian. Okay, let's get back to this. It's like I'm in the wrong realm. I'm in the wrong section. There you are. The message is connect with your desires. The sparks could lead to something beautiful. The Fire Guardian represents the angels of fire. Fire is an energy that many people are afraid of, but shouldn't be. Burning desires can lead to great expansion. Allow the Fire Guardian to help you awaken a wilder side of yourself and burn away any fear or shame that stands between you and your desires. When this card appears, you are reminded that passion is powerful and absolutely encouraged by Spirit. The extended message: you are being guided by your angels to connect with the powerful energy of desire at this time. If you have recently set an intention to explore your sexual side or become more sexually open, the fire of desire can burn away any old setbacks that are preventing you from expressing that part of your nature. If you are in a relationship, this card can indicate a great spiritual and sexual connection. And that's that. And that's that. Well, we are kind of finalising things now, aren't we? I did say I was stating yesterday. And that's that. Right, next message. Spring. See your seeds grow. Embrace the change that is on the horizon and allow your dreams to become reality. Spring is an exciting time because it has so much potential. Animals are coming out of hibernation. Flowers are pushing up through the soil and the days are getting lighter and brighter. The spring card features a wild hare because in Celtic animal medicine, the hare brings intuition and rebirth. Hares are highly fertile beings, and so their medicine can bring dreams to life. Should we find out more about the hares? I've got my animal. I think we just have to do like a little flick in here. Just sounds wrong. Okay. Let's see if we can see the hare in here. The hare, intuition, solitude and speed. One night, by the light of a full moon, I was approaching a forest in Denmark when I noticed 2 hares out of the pasture. I stood still and watched them for a while. The night, the moonlit grass and the long-eared silent creatures generated an otherworldly feeling, almost as if I had begun to dream. Hare is linked to the moon, which my teacher called the chief of all women. Both hare and the moon are feminine in their essence, and intuition is one of hare's main qualities. It is said that hares are the only non-predatory animals to take the risk of going out into the fields at night during full moon, when they can easily be spotted by those who might want to hunt them. If you watch the full moon for long enough, as you would on a vision quest, you might suddenly see hare jump across its surface. She is associated with the moon goddess. Seriously, guys. She is associated with the moon goddess who appears in many ancient spiritual traditions. The cycles of the moon are related to the cycles of women as well as to those of death and rebirth. Hare's elongated ears catch sounds that elude many other animals, yet her awareness is directed inward. She has self-containment and independence. She enjoys her own company and is solitary most of the time. Her long, powerful hind legs carry her with lightning speed, saving her from hunters and predators. Running and speed are strong defences which are to be respected. Those who have seen 2 hares standing on their hind legs to box will know that hares can also put up a good fight. They are fierce when it comes to defending their territory and setting boundaries. Woo, that was good. Okay. Just make sure there wasn't 2, it feels just a bit heavier. Come on then, Oracle, should we get this finished up? Now I'm going to get an Oracle of Shadows and Lights. I was going to go for a Journey of Love, but let's stick with these today. As we're kind of in the darkness a little bit, aren't we? Love it. What a pair. Card number 27, we've got Love is Strange, Strange Valentine, and we have I Am Callie from Death Comes Rebirth. It's that death number, 13. Been seeing 27 a lot as well, and I believe that's in the movie, the top of a taxi. I'm not sure, but I believe it said 1127 or 1157. So 2 numbers I've been seeing a lot of, 27 and 57. That was in there as well. We got 27. Yeah. Right, let's read Strange Valentine, card number 27. About Strange Valentine. Love doesn't always look like we thought it would, thank goodness. It's in the strange and the surprising that the sweetest loves can be found, as this odd little pair have found, much to each one's joy, comfort and delight. When this lovely pair, Strange Valentine, comes to visit, you are about to be gifted with love, romance and friendship from an unexpected, even unusual place. Don't let differences keep you apart, because they are what is drawing you together. And when you are as delicate and fragile as you can be, someone as strong and protective as this gorgeous friendly Yeti can be just what you need. Okay, they speak. You have an enormous amount of cosmic help at the moment, and it's all focusing on the area of your love life. You will soon receive very good news regarding a relationship. You will also do a lot of work on healing old wounds from past relationships, especially past long-term serious relationships. Now, some of this news may not seem so great at the time, but please give yourself a chance to absorb the lessons, because you are moving into a beautiful new phase of your romantic life where you will be free to create a wonderful new love life for yourself, coming very soon. So it says it. I'm not exaggerating, extravagating it. I'm not messing. It says it. Coming very soon. Coming very soon. Divination message. You may experience a massive surge in emotional energy and new romantic beginnings, so it's very likely you'll attract, encounter, or simply bump into someone who reawakens long lost feelings inside you and who may not be your type. Hooray! You'll wake up feeling bright, aware, dynamic, and sometimes feeling giddy with delight. This is very good news. Love is indeed strange and wonderful. Okay. I am Callie from Death Comes Rebirth. About Callie. Callie is the blue-skinned Hindu goddess of birth, death, and rebirth. Here, she represents the destruction phase of this natural cycle, and it is her role to clear away all that is no longer needed. She is often depicted dancing with swords, and she is said to cut off the head of those who do not heed the necessity of moving through these natural cycles. Her necklace of severed heads represents the end of slavery to overthinking, over-analytical self who gets stuck when all that is needed is action. This goddess is very strong, very powerful, in many ways extremely protective, though her fierce nature can often frighten timid souls who fear decisive action. As she is a mother goddess, she helps with issues to do with brothers and sisters, teachers and parents, and will help with painful transitions. Once received in a message, Callie energy is already activated. Let go and allow her to assist you in releasing all that is no longer needed and in taking powerful action to change your life. I've just shared a great Tony Robbins clip, and it's coming up very much today, like the kind of lion energy. Leo, I feel, is coming through really strongly, the courage. And I shared that on the Facebook Channel of Love page, so check that out. I'm only halfway through listening to it, but I shared it kind of within the first 5 minutes. I just trust that what I listen to, you might want to listen to it too. So, but it's talking about this. It's about inspired action. Okay, to get the momentum going. So once received in a message, Callie energy is always activated. Let go and allow her to assist you in releasing all that is no longer needed and in taking powerful action to change your life. Callie speaks, I am the dancer who moves through the fire, who wields my sword and severs the cords of energy that entangle you, and who is not afraid of the death that needs to happen. Every act of destruction is an act of creation, and this is no act of pointless destruction and brutality. I am clearing all that is leeching off your energy, draining your strength, and abrading those relationships that cannot do anything but keep you stuck. Whether you realise it or not, you called on me, and I have come to clear the path, to destroy that which you have longed to let go of. Something's time has come, and it will be born again, as nothing ever truly dies. It only changes, and that time has come. I am pure fire energy and the Great Mother, and as I dance, the death you face brings you new life. Okay, the divination message. Working with Kali is extremely powerful. I'm going to hold up the Fire Guardian. So working with Kali is extremely powerful, but it is work we all do, and all must do. If you have drawn this card, you are working with the energy of fire, of the dancing mother goddess, who will teach you how to go through the change you have been resisting and feeling was too much, and who will purify and change everything. You must not stay still with this energy. Movement is essential for working with her, and her fierce nature is in fact a test of your own strength. Can you do what needs to be done? Can you do what needs to be done and still dance? Can you rejoice in the purification of stale energy? Can you walk forward without hesitating? Can you say yes to what will come for you on the other side of Kali's fire? And will you wear your lessons proudly, as she does her necklace, and know that this, death, is an incarnation within an incarnation, a new life within this lifetime, born of fire. So let's end on a journey of love. And then I'm going to get on with some personal readings. I'm hoping to get a few done today, guys. So, okay. When I have the free time, I'm straight on it for you. So, we'll get them out. I will get them out. So a bit of coffee. There's the message. I was wondering if it was going to give us one, but there it is. I'm not going to read it. It's the last one that come up, the heart of the moment. I'll see what I can read of it. Poem. Love provides the opportunity to express the core essence of our very nature. It touches us at a level of feeling beyond the human norm, and renders our beings incapable of a feeling with greater depth or wonder. Love is the fabric of life. It is the substance that holds it all together, and the magic that opens the unknown. It is the quality that speaks to our soul, that opens our heart, that excites our spirit, and allows us in its presence to become something greater than ourselves, something more than we are alone. I'm going to get another one. Make sure that's the end of it. Guardian of the Soul Family. 26. Guardian of the Soul Family. And I said that it's just there's all this assistance, because 26 obviously comes for 27. There's all this archangel assistance for both the divine masculine and the divine feminine. They're bringing this together. So 26. You are being drawn to kindred spirits in this physical world by loving guardians in the spiritual worlds. If you feel you are leaving relationships behind, do not be afraid. The space that such courageous action creates is sometimes necessary in order to have room for the new to enter your sphere of consciousness. You may also feel that somehow a relationship that seemed to be held back from you is now becoming available to you. There is a great soul love calling you into more intimate connection now. It is sanctioned by the divine. It is a karmic destiny to fulfill. There is love that you are to experience in connection with particular souls, predetermined by the divine plan. If you are struggling to feel the soul purpose in your current relationships, take heart, for you are being helped by divine guardians who understand and support the sacred purpose of your relationships. Be open to current relationships healing, whether that means improved communication and enriched experience, or the realization that you have travelled as far as you can together, and know that new relationships are going to be an important aspect of your spiritual destiny being fulfilled. Trust in the divine timing of your life and open your heart to the guardians who help you with unconditional love now. The guidance of this oracle for you is that relationship healing is taking place, in present relationships unfolding, in attracting the right relationships for your future growth, and in leaving behind relationships of the past with a peaceful heart. Be gentle with your heart, beloved. All is well. Okay. I just want to hold up this card again as I read the poem. When I open my heart, you cover me with a blanket of love and warm the silence with your caress. Words unspoken say it all, as we become more than we are alone. Let's leave it there. Guys, lovely reading. Have a fantastic day, and I will catch up with you soon. Take care. Much love. Bye for now.